Hey Tom, why are you dressed like that? You look kind of dumb. Is it wash day?
No, Max, this isn't wash day. This is the setup for today's topic, the history of artificial intelligence.
Wait, I thought this was a new thing.
Actually, Max, the foundations for modern artificial intelligence started a long time ago, and that is the topic for today, so please roll the intro.
Info Pathways, the history of artificial intelligence. Well, sort of.
Hey there, I'm Virtual Tom, and today we're taking a quick journey through the fascinating history of artificial intelligence, from ancient myths to modern marvels. Believe it or not, the idea of intelligent machines goes way back. Ancient myths spoke of mechanical beings with minds of their own, like Talos, the bronze giant of Greek legend. Philosophers like Aristotle laid the groundwork for logic and reasoning, which would later become core to AI.
You mean all the math that we told our teachers and professors we would never need, and those boring classes on logic, reasoning, and ethics? Well, color me embarrassed, and I guess I should have paid more attention.
Yes, Max, you should have, but that is a different issue now moving along. Fast forward to the 20th century. In 1950, Alan Turing asked a bold question: can machines think? He proposed the famous Turing test, a way to measure machine intelligence. Around the same time, early computers and the field of cybernetics began to emerge.
So, wait, how did we go from ancient Greece to 1950s and that hat looks ridiculous?
Max, this is just the high points, and why this segment is called The History of Artificial Intelligence. Well, sort of, and not a complete history of AI, because that would take forever. Then came 1956, the Dartmouth Conference. This was the official birth of AI as a field, thanks to pioneers like John McCarthy and Marvin Minsky. Early programs like ELIZA and Shardloo showed machines could simulate conversation and understand simple language. The beginning and early form of ChatGPT. Well, not really, these were crude by today's standards. Well, moving along, progress wasn't always smooth. The 1970s and 80s saw the first AI winters, periods of disappointment when expectations outpaced reality. Still, expert systems like Mycin proved useful in medicine and business. Movies like War Games and Tron captured our imagination, but not a lot of real progress.
Tron! Man, I love that movie, and why are you still wearing that hat?
Max, I really like this hat anyways. Things picked up in the 2000s. With the rise of big data and powerful GPUs, machine learning and neural networks took off. In 2011, IBM's Watson beat human champions on Jeopardy! And in 2016, DeepMind's AlphaGo stunned the world by defeating a Go master. Today, AI is everywhere, from self-driving cars to virtual assistants. Generative models can write, draw, and even converse like humans. But with great power comes great responsibility, so ethics and regulation are now front and center. Where is the future heading? Well, that is a really good question, and at the rate of adoption and innovation in artificial intelligence, who knows, maybe we are heading to a world like Tron.
Well, it looks like Tom is getting his Tron on, and while he light cycles around the net, I want to thank you for stopping by and see you next time.